Saturday, it's special day because я буду иметь. I will have opportunity second time undisputed. It's great. Listen, it's very good for me. It's very important for my country. I like.
Now, you have said you've got plans for Tyson Fury. Can you tell us what those plans are?
No, because Tyson Fury now maybe say for me, I have plan. It's better plan. It's a great plan.
And it's staying a secret.
Yes.
When we saw you at the first press conference when the fight was announced, you were a midget, you were a middleweight, you were a dosser, you were a rabbit.
Yeah.
Now he respects you. He says how good you are. Why do you think he's changed in how he describes you?
I think Tyson has bipolar. You know?
Yeah. Totally,
Yeah, bipolar little bit. One week Tyson say rabbit, bad guy, light heavy, blah blah blah. Next week good boxer. A lot of good words for me. I don't think about it. My focus is only fight.
Okay, lastly from me, prediction Saturday night, undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Prediction?
I don't have prediction because I'm not expert. I just athlete. My prediction. Beautiful fight, beautiful win. Guy from Ukrainian, Oleksandr Usyk, undisputed heavyweight champion on the world.
You little house. You little shitbag. Talking shite, I'm afraid you'll put me fist right for the side of you, you little sausage. And all the house, that big bodybuilder Joshua, that's a proper house, that is. That's had the contract for I don't know how long and ain't signing it. You little sausage. You do not want to fight. Your manager's a sausage. I've never seen anything like yours. Poe for pack of houses. However, I will be fighting in December the 3rd if this sausage does not sign this contract, which I don't think he is, because I don't think he's got the bollocks to, because he's a bag. Both of yous are pair of little sausage houses. Joshua is a house. Usyk is a house. Yous are all houses.
The mental tricks have started. Tyson Fury's greatest vulnerability was just revealed by Oleksandr Usyk ahead of this Saturday's much-awaited undisputed heavyweight championship clash. Usyk hasn't said anything before this bout, but his most recent insult to the Gypsy King, that he has bipolar disorder, indicates that the Ukrainian boxer is trying to trick the British heavyweight. When it comes to mind games, Fury has always had the advantage, as we have witnessed numerous times in the months preceding this bout. The Gypsy King has not held back while referring to Usyk and has made every effort to get inside his opponent's psyche.
I respect Usyk as a man, because he's a God-fearing family man, which I am myself. So I respect that more than any boxing achievement. And I respect his career as well. He's been Olympic champion. He's had 350 amateur fights or something. And he's been an undisputed cruiserweight champion. And he's been a unified heavyweight. Well, he is a unified heavyweight champion. So you have to respect that. I'm not fighting some guy who's had 14 and won 11. You know, I'm fighting the real deal as Holyfield. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to the challenge. You know, he's a southpaw. He's got good footwork, so they say, and he's got good boxing ability, and technically he's sound. He's proved he can mix it with the big heavyweights because he's beat Joshua and Dubois. They're pretty big heavyweights. So yeah, it's I'm messing with an elite fighter who's got more than boxing ability, and more than that, he's stubborn and he wants to win like I do. So when it comes down to that, and I think all of that aside, like all of the talents and the attributes of each fighter, we both have talent, we both have good attributes and bad attributes, and it will come down to who wants it the most on the night. It won't come down to, oh, he's bigger than me, he's smaller than me, this, that and the other. I think it will come down to who wants it most on the night. And if he wants it more than me, then he'll win. And if I want it more than him, I'll win. But either way, I think we're in for a real treat.
But in his most recent interview, Fury was unexpectedly composed and complimentary to his opponent.
Have a look.
Are you expecting a tricky fight?
Tricky, not so much, because he's a boxer and he can't trick me on anything. But Usyk's a bad man. You know, he's a real bad man. And any underestimation of Oleksandr Usyk, you'd be a mug. So I'm training hard for him, I'm doing everything I can.
Although Fury has recently shown a great deal of respect for his opponent, he did caution us about this battle. Usyk has been speaking more than the other since the fighter's recent arrival in Saudi Arabia for the clash. Additionally, Usyk's squad has been working hard to defeat the Fury squad. Recently, a member of Usyk's team was headbutted by Gypsy King's father, John Fury, sparking a furious brawl between the two sides.
Sparking a confrontation, them coming into your space?
Yeah, coming into my space, Usyk, nobody's bothering with them. I was only chanting my own son's name, so they got step closer and step closer. So at the end of the day, I'm a warrior, that's what we do.
In the process, Fury suffered injuries and was heavily bleeding from his forehead. It appears that he was prompted by Usyk's team to headbutt a member of Team Usyk. Later on, John Fury felt compelled to apologize. When pressed about what sparked the altercation, he poked fun at Usk's group.
What's going on?
Listen, I wasn't there, I was doing interviews all day, so I didn't get to see it all, but I just saw what everybody else saw. I saw some idiot chatting and he got banged. End of.
What a way to sell the fight.
What a way to sell, you know. This is show business. We're not here when it's not a political room of educated men. These are fighters teams, fighters things. What a way to sell the fight. My dad's an excellent salesman and he's done a fantastic job. So big up John Fury, get up son.
Big up John Fury.
And in the world of the UK we say get banged.
And that he did.
Half of his age and he's nutted him. Get up, Slink.
Although there was a lot of intensity in the altercation between the two teams, John Fury may have gotten carried away and responded inappropriately to the USYK charts. Both fighters handled the situation with composure. According to Tyson Fury,
Here.
Go back now. Yeah, see that?
It's bad behavior. It's bad behavior because it's big man. It's father. It's not street fighter. This is like son. My friend, Tyson. Tyson is big guy. This is man. It's big bad behavior.
Usyk responded to the headbutt as well, criticizing the Gypsy King's father for his inappropriate actions.
Number one, bad news. Fury got cut. Good news, the different one. Thanks God, this time. The fight is still happening. The guy did not behave well, which is normal for him. Did we expect him to behave that way? No, not really. But is it normal for him? It is. Is it as a big surprise for us? No. Are we stressed somehow? No. I like Usyk's reaction.
What was his reaction?
He saw the video and said, don't touch my guys, it's too dangerous.
Yeah. Sent a bit of a warning.
We take it easy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Usyk's promoter Alex Cook also expressed his thoughts, adding that he thought John's headbutt injury was amusing.
Very dramatic moment. I heard all the chanting, Usyk, Usyk, Fury, Fury, from the two camps, the two tribes that are going to war here on Saturday night. And it does feel like two tribes with massive entourages. We're set for a huge event on Saturday night, a massive moment in both men's careers, both undefeated, both believing in themselves very, very deeply. Yeah, and it spilt over. One of Krasyuk's team got into the face of John Fury. He told me that they were insulting his son, insulting his family, and he dropped his head on him. John cut his head. It's a very dramatic moment. The security were in very quickly to stop it boiling over into anything more than that. I think Shane Fury was being interviewed at the time, and Shane is very much an enforcer in those scenarios. He was over very quickly. But the security did a job of moving everyone out the way. Tyson Fury was in a side room at the time, I think with Sky Sports being interviewed, and it boiled over and then it bubbled down very quickly.
Yeah.
Well, there was a few more chants of Usyk. I came back, was uploading here, and then in the main bit you could hear. So it did carry on for a little bit longer, but I think the main point...
And so it should.
Should it?
They're here for their guy. They're only chanting Usyk. It's fine, it's part of the drama of Fight Week.
Shane's point, I just spoke to Shane and he said, look, we're at a media day here in Saudi Arabia. It's only going to lead to confrontation if you go in.
This is about confrontation. John told me he only ever does things for a reason. There's always a reason behind him doing things. He didn't do it for no reason. Obviously, the incident is there, it's on camera, everyone can see it, they know what happened. John looks like he took a preemptive strike in some way. I'm glad it didn't bubble over into a wholesale brawl, because that wouldn't have been pretty here.
Let's also see what the boxing world has to say about this.
It scares me, to be honest.
What, yesterday, your thoughts on everything?
Nah, listen, it's all good fun. It's not good fun, it's a bit...
The boxing community seemed to be amused by all of the controversy surrounding Team USA and John Fury. But what are their thoughts on the match? Who prevails in this match?
Objective, I would say Tyson Fury. Speaking of myself, I would still say Tyson Fury. Obviously, I'm not counting Usyk out. I know he can win this fight. He has a very good chance, maybe even. But I still go for Tyson, and I still want him to win.
All of the professional boxers, including Anthony Joshua, predicted Tyson Fury to win this match. Because of his stature, reach, and traditional heavyweight status, he is undoubtedly the preferred primary L advantage. Usyk is self-assured and prepared to fight fiercely, but the boxing community doesn't think he has much of a chance. Remarkably few have predicted that the Gypsy King will prevail via knockout. Instead, they believe that the bout will be won by judges' unanimous decision in points. But one thing is for sure, there will be excitement in this bout. Usyk is very confident in himself because he has been training for this battle for months and is well prepared for it. Fury, on the other hand, appears to be prepared for this battle after giving it everything he has since the bout was last postponed in February. Additionally, prior to the battle, we had both competitors demonstrate their skills during the open workout.
Fury's size is what makes him, I think, gain more success and stuff like that. When I see him and Usyk, I see how they cheated Cunningham with that clubbing. He laid his weight on him and then he grabbed him and clubbed him and stuff. I can see him doing the same thing with Usyk, putting his weight on him and stuff like that. I do think Usyk has more skill, but when it comes to the size and stuff, I don't think Usyk will be able to compete with the size or the hanging and stuff. But who knows? You know, that's just my opinion.
I think Usyk will win. Okay. Yeah. Not declined to answer it, but before you didn't really answer that
I've
question.
always said, I don't know if I always said it, but I think Usyk will win. I think Usyk will win, yeah.
Who do you want to win?
It's a great question. Probably Fury, logically, because it's a bigger fight. That's if he fights me. He always says he doesn't want to fight, but it's a bigger fight for me down the line if he wins. But yeah, that's the only reason I'll say Fury, for my own benefit, for my own selfish reasons.
Isaac, final one from me. Just a prediction for your fight and then a prediction for Tyson's fight. How do they both end?
I think we're going to go for 2 KOs. I want to go with a KO for my fight, hopefully, and also Tyson too.
Following Usyk's open workout, fans have been ecstatic, and many have sent comments. After witnessing Usyk's dismal performance, one user wrote "Mind Games," while another may have uploaded a picture of a bruised Usyk. After 2 rounds of trying to match Tyson Fury's style of fighting with convention, they wrote Usyk.
Losing weight that fast and that much. Now we call, Usyk doesn't call him greedy belly anymore. Now he calls him skinny belly.
There's been so many conversations about pound for pound fighters, all-time great fighters. If your fighter becomes a double undisputed on Saturday, there has to be a discussion as to where he ranks as one of the all-time greats, yes?
The supporters did not take long to contrast the boxers' open training sessions. According to one user, Tyson Fury's southpaw style is 100 times superior to Oleksandr Usyk's orthodox style. Another fighter stated that Tyson Fury is a complete fighter. We'll see but the one who takes up the other fighter's stance first will most likely lose. Each of them must focus on their areas of expertise. A third said that he's trained by some of the greatest trainers ever and that he's seen it all. Based on the public workout, I don't see Fury ever gaining weight. Fans believe Tyson Fury will prevail in this match. Frank Warren, the Gypsy King's promoter, has also voiced his belief in him, saying he thinks Usyk has no chance.
Make Usyk fall short and then counter it, but I think that jab, whipping jab, flicking jab, is going to be a constant weapon, trying to force Usyk to punch from too far out.
Southpaw again, Ade.
Southpaw again. He knows, like, look, he's literally showing Usyk, I can do everything. Back foot, front foot, southpaw, orthodox, whatever you want, I got it.
While this was going on, Oleksandr Usyk's promoter, Alex Cook, took a jab at Frank Warren by stating that Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world. He also mentioned that Usyk will soon prove that he is the best heavyweight because his promoter, and possibly some of his British fans, believe that Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world. Usyk's promoter believes that Usyk is the best in the world because Usyk is the European World and Olympic Amateur Champion. The world and this no world then unified the undisputed cruiserweight champion, and in a few days he will become the undisputed heavyweight champion. Both camps seem confident about their victory on May 18th. We'd love to hear